Hey guys, how you doing today? It's Eileen. Good to see you all. Did you have a good weekend? Who is here? Let's see. There's Kaylin. I am not going to miss this live. Oh, good job, Kaylin. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Charlotta and Jennifer. Hey, Sally. Hi, Diane. And who else is here? Any comments? Let me. Oh, there's Linda, Leslie. Crafting with Fury. Hey, Diane. Hi, Teresita. Hope you're feeling better. Hi, Carrie. Oh, good to see everybody. Hi, Debbie. Karen Rogers. Jane France. Haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Jane. Hey, Lisa. Oh, boy. What a weekend. Did you guys have a nice one? We went out to the beach. Don't forget to give Eileen a thumbs up. Thank you, Karen, for saying that. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Kathleen. Kathleen Pittman, good to see you. We went out to the beach and we saw Mom. She did really well. She kept up. That woman, Energizer, well, I won't call her the Energizer Bunny, but she is doing, for 90, she's doing great. So we went out from Friday till Monday. We came back last night because we still weren't feeling like 100%, so we didn't get close, but you know, we did see Mom and she's doing good. It's getting cool out there. We didn't go in the water. It was just too cold. It was cold out, so it didn't really feel like you wanted to do it. But hi, Linda Cooper, good to see you. No, we didn't go to the beach, but today they went to Chincoteague Island that has the wild ponies. We used to camp there when we were kids. So anyway, we did that. But today we are going to take a look at the new stencil, and it's called Plate and Pattern. To me, it looks like a vintage plate, one part of it, and then the other part is pattern. They go together really nicely. But hey, Lenine, where is my mom? She is in New York with my sister, who was also out at the beach. But right now they're down in Bethany Beach, Delaware. Hi, Jody. Hey, Karen Gartland. So, all right. So what we're going to do something, I don't think I've ever done it before, but it was pretty fun. I did some samples. I also got a couple things to show you because we might have hit some thrift stores. You'll see it again in a minute, Karen. We have, my family is just, there's something wrong with us. We're all addicted to going to thrift stores. So the 4 sisters went out and, you know, I got a couple things. So I just thought I would share them with you. Hey, Sarah Lizzie. Your oldest son lives in Boston. Yeah, that's a little far from where they are. And one sister in Portland, Maine. No, we didn't hit any thrift stores. So I thought we could do that. And basically, this is some of the ephemera that I started to make. And I thought, let's just make some, and then you can see how handy it is to use a stencil. I think this one came out really pretty. I didn't do a lot with color. I did some with black or brown, but anyway, let me just go over a couple things before we get going, okay? Hey, Tanya. All right, so the 12 days of Christmas, 12 days of Sizzix has started, okay? That is an event that Sizzix is putting on, but I wanted to mention it because on September 19th, there's going to be a giveaway and 2 people are going to win my whole collection. Guys, this is substantial. So all you have to do to win it is you have to participate in the 12 days of Sizzix. So all that means is you put up a picture of something you've made that's holiday related. Every day they have a theme. So yesterday was cards, today is ornaments. You know, but whichever one you want to do. And I think you could even put up something you have done before. And if you would just hashtag 12 days of Sizzix and then hashtag Eileen Hull, then we can see what it is that you have done. And I think somehow it enters you into the giveaway. I will get more specific instructions, but that's how it was put to me. So if you guys want to get the new dies and win them from Sizzix, I think that will be worth it. Tomorrow is wreaths, says Tanya. So every day, it's kind of fun. If you're on Instagram, go ahead over, take a look. What you can do is you can search the hashtag 12 days of Sizzix, and it's the number 12. And you will see all of what everybody makes. Like that's what you do the hashtag for. You can search, you know, what all is going out there. So anyway, go ahead and do that, guys. Okay. We also have a new roundup video that Jenny Atkinson did, and I was going to try and play it tonight, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. So, hey, Janine, how are you? Hi, Glum. So, oh, good. We're glad you're here. Yes, you put it on Instagram, Jane. That's where you post it. Yeah, good question. What else? So take a look at the new roundup video. I have it. It's in YouTube right now. I have to share it to my Facebook, but go take a look at that. The theme is what's in the box. Now this month is something about drawers. Stacking drawers. What did we call it? Wait a minute. I can't remember. Anyway, go ahead and take a look. They're really fun stuff. Okay. Hi, Liz. How are you? Okay. So that is something. What else? Oh, yeah. I did work in my messy journal. Only a couple things, but I'll show you when we put the camera down. And all right. I think that's it. Any questions? Hey, there's Amy Power. There's Dorothy. Good to see you guys. All right, I'm going to turn the camera down, and I can't figure out how to fix my Skyfloat one, the one that comes down. So we're going back to the old system here that is masking taped on. Let me switch. All right, here we go. There's my list. Hang on a minute. This is, all right, we're getting there. It's, you know, every time I go away and I come back, I have to redo everything, and it drives me crazy. Okay, so this is what I want to do today. And I did get a really cool old dictionary. Look at these giant letters, giant words. But anyway, what I did was I made some journaling cards, and also with the ones that were left over or a little bit smaller, I did the artist trading cards, okay? And I used these two dies here. This is the library pocket, and then here's the little piece that gets cut out. So I did, you know, the piece. And then here is the journaling card in here. So if you have this die, you know, and if you wanted to do like a sentiment strip with a leftover piece or like a little oval frame, you could use that too. If you wanted to take the whole thing and make an envelope out of it, you could do that. Same with the library pocket, you know. So what we're going to do is we are going to stencil, and I'll show you what it looks like. This is the stencil. This is coming out October 1st. And yes, I like that too. Oh, hey, Jen, Purple Fish. And there's Brenda. Oh, there's Sabine. How you doing, Sabine? I hope you feel better. All right, so let me just show you what the stencils look like and what kind of I had in mind when I designed them. I wanted to have like a cool pattern. So this is kind of like a stylized double wedding ring pattern, like a quilt pattern, but it's a little kind of squared off, but rounded still. And then I have a secondary stencil that goes over it that is the lines. So what I want to do is use that for stitching. So I'm working on a little sample of that right now too. So you could use this for stitching, or you can use it on paper, however you like. And then here is the second one, and these are two separate stencils. So here's the first one. We'll be doing more with these, but for today, you know, we're just going to use them on some journaling to make ephemera. So here is the second stencil, and this makes the plate. And, you know, I've got a bunch of vintage plates, and I love the idea of having kind of the rim, you know, that goes around, and then the little floral part in the center. And so that's what it looks like. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can do this like with a gold edge, because that's kind of what I was thinking. But, you know, we'll do more with this. But today, we're just going to use them as they are, as stencils. And I didn't clean them off because there is kind of a fun thing you can do if you don't clean the color off first, which I was happy about. All right, so this is just my sheet for when I ink. So I'm going to use that over here. I'm also going to use some of my brushes and my Catherine Pooler inks. Now, I did go ahead and I inked around the edges of these just to make them look a little bit more vintagey. But this is basically a base for your ephemera card that you can go and add all your little pockets and things like that. I started doing it, but I'm not done yet. I was thinking maybe I would do that one next, because that is another die that we could use to kind of, you know, finish these up. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started here. All right, this is half of a file folder. Then this one is a Dollar Tree one. This is pretty skinny. You could do some. No, wait, where did I put them? Here are some other ones that I made. These were made out of, oh, that was a file folder, but that one looks pretty thick. So these I made with leftover scraps of paper. So you could do it with that too, not just the book pages. And these I did front and back. And I didn't round them up. I just kind of hacked these off. These are nothing fancy. But this, that's Captain Crunch. So I used a cereal box to make some of them. Okay. So, but you can see you can add your lace and your little envelope and little papers, your buttons, and all kinds of fun stuff, stamps. So we'll be adding all those things to these eventually, okay? All right, so what we're gonna need for our base, before we get stenciling, wait a minute, can you guys see that? Why is that all foggy? That was weird, wasn't it? All of a sudden it got like, oh, shoot, I forgot to show you. Wait a minute, before we get going, because I will forget. Let me just show you what I found real quick. I don't want to forget. All right, first of all, I found these bullet journals over in, I think it was Big Lots. And there are two of them, two bullet journals for $1.99. I thought that was pretty good. You out of focus. I know, wasn't that weird? It just all of a sudden did that. Okay, so these are cool, and these would fit in your full-size journal. So this is, wait a minute. Yeah, they're just they're the little dots. Bullet journal. Okay, just want to show you that. All right, this is the thrift store stuff. You're not going to believe it, because I just bought one of these on Amazon. $2. Here's my little gadget for doing my embossing and shrinky dinks. And they had it for $2 at a thrift store. But I thought, oh, that's all right, because maybe I'll teach a class sometime and I will have two. Or maybe we want to do it with the kids, which actually I would have to do that with them because heat and kids, not good. But there's that. All right, so here's a couple of things I got. These were $3. And these are division. I don't know what that is. But these are like division flashcards. And look at how nice they are aged. Aren't they cool? So these would be a great base. These would make a great tag. I mean, all you have to do is chop off this other little corner here, and you'd have a great tag. And this one is really nice. Now, where's the answer key? Oh, they wrote, oh, okay. Oh, there's one on either side. So anyway, I didn't put them in order or anything, but I just thought these were kind of cool. So I got them. My sister found these for me because she is the finder, and she found these really pretty turquoise buttons. I think they were 50 cents. I got this, which I thought was really detailed. This might have been in an antique store, though. No, it wasn't. 50 cents. Look at this, guys. Wouldn't that be pretty on the cover of a journal? I mean, or just cut it up and put it on your little cards. You had those flashcards when you were little. I think we might have too, Glum. I did not like division. I probably was cheating. I didn't mind multiplication, but okay. And these I did get in a thrift store. I mean, a antique store. We went on the way down, but it had this one, which was my color. And it had red, and they were all kind of different, you know, colors and stuff. So I got a little bundle of these. Kind of fun. These would also make a nice little tag. But what else? Oh, this I got. Wait a minute, I dropped. This I got at Walmart. I just thought this is so pretty. I really liked it. It looks like 49 in Market, doesn't that? Yeah. So I got that. $3 for, it was $1 for a yard. It was on clearance. It doesn't say, but it feels like it's a yard. Now, check these out for the loom. Aren't they pretty? This one looks really skinny and light. This one is thick, but that would be a nice Christmas one, I think. And this is good for the fall. There's not a lot of it, but I think that's really, really pretty. You bought that exact same fabric a week ago? All right, now check these out. Look at these guys. Old patterns. Look at the color. Isn't it pretty? Obviously, I'm not going to use it for myself, size 12, but I think I made one a while ago, and I shrunk it down and used it on the cover of a journal. Look at her. She's so demure. Look at that. And she's fancy. Here's another one. I love their hairdos. Sorry, my nose is still running a little bit. Sorry. Oh, and these, I guess they're like maybe, well, it says child size 4, but they look a little older. Like, but it's a cute pattern and it's a cute picture. They're just having a good old time. And this one is more like a kid. 5 cents. Yeah, size 4. Now that looks like a 4-year-old. And that one, I think that's a little newer, but also that reminds me of stuff that my mom would make for my brother. She would make all our clothes. And then the last thing is this cute little framed piece that I think I may give to my daughter that's having the baby, and have them hang that up. So anyway, that's what I got. All right. So let's go ahead and make our stuff. Sorry, I almost forgot. Yeah, wasn't it fun? I just love going to thrift stores. It's just the thrill of the hunt. You can't beat it. All right, now here is some paper, and these are from some of the books. And let me just show you. Well, this weighs a ton, but always be on the lookout. I like the ones that are yellowed. You know, it's nice to have a mix of the yellowed and the kind of newer. Oh, here's another thing that I got. I forgot. This cool little tray, and it's red. I thought that would be pretty at Christmas, like to put some pine cones or Christmas cards or, I don't know, something in. Right now I'm using it to put all my stuff in that I'm trying to organize for this little demo here. Okay, but here is the new. This thing weighs 50 pounds. I'm not kidding. Large print. But look at this. Isn't it cool? I mean, you can read it from anywhere, even me. Looking at all the items, I'm sure you have these things in boxes. Wow. Kaylin, those are treasures. Just one leg. I'm not sure what that means. It is exciting when you pick up a bargain. Yeah. So we're going to use some of these and some other books that I have. And a cookbook and music sheets. So use whatever you have on hand. And this is the file folder that I use. You can see it's not real sturdy. The problem is, oh, okay. You have sent me an error. Oh, that's okay. All right. I wanted this because I'm going to be cutting it with thinlits, and I don't want it to be too thick that it's got to, you know, have a heart attack trying to cut. So I am just going to start with my glue stick. I'm just going to stick some stuff down. And let me get my nice ruler out here. I'm just going to trim this down a little bit and start making some little areas on here. Now here's some that I already have cut. Green Goddess salad. Well, that sounds pretty good. There used to be a salad dressing, Green Goddess, but I haven't seen it in a while. And, you know, if you're in a rush, you can do bigger pieces. I'm just going to lay these down. And I like to try to put them in different directions so that any way you look at it, it's going to work. Let's see. Oh, this is a cute little bird. I think I want him. He must be a meadowlark. Yeah, meadowlark. Oh, I really like that. That'd be fun to color. All right, let's make sure we get that guy. So you could, you know, kind of have these cut ahead of time if you wanted, but let's see what else is here. Oh, this is fun. This is one of my etiquette books. The Curious Fault of Lateness. Oh, boy. Or there's also the Stag or Bachelor Dinner. Okay, that's how you have to sit. Sugar tongs. Witch fork. These are so good. All right, I think I'm going to go with the Curious Fault of Lateness. I mean, probably nobody is going to see this, but I will know it's here, and I will love it. All right. I'm going to cut off the Stag or Bachelor Dinner. So what are you guys up to? Have you been following that Sizzix thing? It's kind of fun to see what everybody's doing. And, you know, you can have it go off the pit. You know, it doesn't have to be perfectly torn. Nobody's going to care. But when I'm using the glue stick, I do like to make sure you put a good coat on there because it's not fun to have to re-stick everything. Now here is something else. You could take some, this is a copy of some coffee dyed paper I did, so maybe we could do that. Just add in all different textures and Designs. You had to Google it, and yes, they were an emergency vehicle. What are we? Green Goddess ambulances. Huh, I did not know that. There you go. Kind of ruler. This, everybody asks me this. This is one from We Are Memory Keepers, and I don't know where I know that from, but I've had it a while. I know when I bought it, but the fun thing about it is it's got a metal edge and it's got a plastic edge. And I really like the metal for, tearing. And also it's got this cool little bar that you can push. So when you want it to stay there, it's not going to move, So you go like this, push down, and then you can tear off these tiny little strips. So it's kind of fun. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's just make some little collage here. All right, now we have our pieces. That one's kind of big, so I don't mind digging into that. We can put that, I want to have that showing. And I want this nice brown edge there. All right, so I'm just kind of doing a test layout here. And we could, what else can, oh, we don't have any music. Yeah, here's something. Oh yeah, we do have music. But here's some lighter music, so let's just do a little strip. Okay. You can tear it by hand, but I don't know. It's kind of like, it's fun. I think it's faster than using the trimmer to tear it myself. But however you want to do it, everybody's got their way. I'll see, but no, I don't like that. They're next to each other. So maybe I'll stick that down there. Or, all right, the best way to do it is just start sticking it down and not worrying. It doesn't matter because it's all going to get torn up. You're just going to, you're going to place it down and then you're going to cut it up. So you're not going to see all of it in one look. But just make sure you get a good coat of glue on because it's a pain to have to go. And I don't care. If I get it on my folder, it's all going to get glued down anyway. I do want this guy showing. A little birdie. He's cute. So let's see. Maybe this has to go, or maybe I move that down. I have to do that. And then I can put this music over here, going that way. How about that? Yeah. All right. Look at those pretty notes. I like that one better. Have you guys done this? It's just, we're kind of making a masterboard, I guess. Just a nice background. Is that how it was going? I can't remember now. Well, we're going to redo it. Now we're going to adapt. What does Karen say? The ruler reduced Leslie's knife anxiety. I don't know why you worry about me. I'm perfectly fine. Oh, this is looking nice. This is nicer than what I thought in the first place. All right, so now we want this guy. We could put that up here maybe. Do that. That. Maybe this can go here. Let's see. Let's put that one down. I know we did this a while ago, but it's been a while. This is so relaxing to me because I just don't care where I put it, and you don't have to. Because you know you're going to cut everything out when you're done. So it's not a big deal. Yeah, we hit some really pretty nice thrift stores down at the beach. My sister Kathy, because they go down too. They have a place where Mom and my other sister stayed, and she gets out a lot. She just, take off with a map. They give you those maps for all the local stores, and she will try them all out. I think I'm gonna move that just so it's not too straight. You don't want that. All right, let's see. Oh no, here's some more. All right, this is pretty. I don't really want to have any color on there because I'm going to stencil this. And I'm going to keep that, but maybe something like that. Yeah. So I feel almost all the way better. But that was not too much fun, being sick. All right, should I do this, the stag or bachelorette? I think I should. It's risque. That may not even show up in anything. And we're going to cover it up with stuff. All right, I think we're pretty good here. So let's just finish this. And then we're going to trim it just so I know where I want to stencil. And I pretty much went over the whole other one, the whole piece by the end of it. Okay, let me just trim this. Just the stuff that's hanging off. Have nicked yourself in the past. That's true. I have done that. I'll admit that. I have done that. Okay, now on the back, you could do the same thing again if you wanted. And I just save these because they're already cut, and you never know when you have a little tiny thing that you want to put in somewhere. You don't have to, look all over. All right. I love these Crafting Lodge. All right, so I'm going to put this away. And now I'm going to stencil on it. And you can do whatever you like. You could just do like one color, or you could do a whole design. Let's some stuff. All right, let's get our. All right, so here are our stencils, and they're numbered 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. But they're kind of two individual sets, really. They're not. They can all go together, and we could do one that shows that, but I'd rather just kind of spread it out. I don't want this to be, be on here forever. But this one covers a lot of territory. And I did it in green. I feel like it didn't show up that well, so I think I found a darker green. I used that one, but it was really, that's not darker. I don't know what I did with it. This is kind of pretty. That might be a nice background. I don't think I've used this color. It's called All That Jazz. It's Catherine Pooler. Of course, that's my favorite color. But I'm just going to take my small brush and get up a little bit, test it. You don't want it too much to start with. You can always build up the color. Now I'm just starting in the top corner here. I have some green on there. Can you see that? But that's going to blend in, and I don't mind that. You can take it all the way to the edge if you want, or you can, you know, leave a little side area. You could actually take another color too, which might be pretty. Let's try that. And blend it in. I didn't do that last time, but I think that might be cool. All right, because I still have that color on my brush. So let's see what happens if we blend them. So we're just going over the top. We're not trying to make it so dark that you can't see through it. Oh, and there's our little bird, so I don't want to cover him up. But we're just kind of going around and adding a little bit of background so you can see that there's something there, but it, you know, doesn't distract you from the whole thing. All right, so you ready? Okay, let's hold it up. So you can see it's pretty. It's just a nice background. I don't think it shows up as well as it does in person, but anyway, that's one thing you can do. And this one, now this I did with pink. And I don't know if that is gonna blend, but let me just try it, because what I did the other day was, I've got to find my white. I took my wipes. I don't really want this paper to get wet because it is kind of fragile because it's old, but I basically cleaned it on my design. I don't think I did it on purpose, but what happens is a little bit of it goes below. All right, let's see what we got here. This did not show up. No, a little bit. Can you see that over here? Not too much. I don't like that because I think that's kind of bright. So I'm going to go over that. I might do that in brown. All right, this is pretty dry already. I'm just going to lay that back down. And not to confuse these. And let's do this with brown. All right, now this is pretty fine. It's not, if I wanted, I could line it up with the design. I see it over here. And I'm not using my stamp and stencil tool because I want this random. So I'm fine with how this, wherever it lands up, And this one goes pretty quick when you have a big brush, and that's the same with all of them. And it is overlapping a little bit. Hopefully this comes out. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of neat. See, so it's just like a stitching design. Yeah, I think the brown is good, but it's not real, crazy. And I don't want it to be. All right, let's see. Maybe we'll just do this little flower over here. Let's do that. So here I'm just doing the green for the leaves all around this design here. You can use stencils for so many different things. It's amazing. Okay, so there's the little wreath thing. And let's do the center of the flower. Let's do that after. So now I'm just taking the center of the flower, kind of laying that where I don't see any green leaves. And I'm just going to use this pink because I had that on there, even though it is kind of crazy. And then I think I will do this yellow in the middle. So in order to do that, I need to get my little flower back here. And, oh, that's cool. You know what? I'm going to blend that in, the yellow, with my leaves too. Oh yeah, that's cute. It's subtle. Can you see that? But when you cut it, it's really pretty. Let me find it. I think that one was... wait, let me find it, because you may not think that it did anything, but it all comes together when you cut it out. I think, yeah, this one. Like, I just think that's really pretty. You know, so that this is going to be a little different because we did the orange. Oh, and actually, I did not put that in the right place, but you know what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to do it again. And just do it with the pink, darker. All right. Anyway, so you can just mess around with this like crazy. All right, and then we're going to take our dies and cut them. Okay. And you know what you can do, which is kind of fun, and I saw this on, I think it was May's channel. She calls it mystery, you know, mystery cards or something. So let's just take our, let's just fill this up. Now these are older dies. These are called the Library Pocket. So let's make one. Let's cut one. Let's do a card. I should have my Sizzix switch, or my, what do you call it out? The plus. I don't think that's going to go all the way up, but let's put that there. All right, so let's trim this off at 6 inches. Let's see where that is, about here. Do that about in half. So I'm just, oh, I lost something here. That's all right. Okay, so let's do this and let's cut it, but we have to think about where we want to put it, because we know when it folds, this side is not going to have a design on it, but that's okay because this is going to be facing the right way. That's the little pocket. So that's got to go in the middle, but now maybe I kind of, I'm just going to move it over because I like this. We're going to miss the curious fault of lateness, though. Well, I don't know about that, but we could always make something, a little tag out of that or something. All right, the main thing is that you read this part here. All right, we're gonna be all right. I'm gonna take my tape and lay that down. Hey, Madeline, how are you? So quiet about it, and we're crafting like crazy. What is this? Oh, come on. Hey, Chris Flynn. Boy, we got the gang all here. I can't seem to find the beginning of this. Oh, there we go. All right. So this is just so it doesn't shift. Don't need a whole lot. And I'm going to do, oh no, the stag or bachelor dinner. Maybe I should. Oh, you know what? We could do a label here. So, you know, you just lay it however you want. The other thing that you could do is you could just cut this, you know, but I want to use the dies. All right, here I think we can get that, and that's going to be pretty. Actually, let's go like this. And then I can do my oval up here. All right. That'll be a nice little thing. And then I can do some tags or label-y things, or what do I mean? Tabs. Wait a minute. Oh, actually, look at these. We've got these little pieces. It's not really much there, but this one would work. All right. So let's put this through. And we still have this one. And let's see what we got here. All right, so let's hope this is 6 inches because I don't want this moving. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna get the long cutting pad just for the heck of it. I don't want it shifting on me. All right. Only washi tape could make our waistline stick. That would be nice. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, cute. Oh, wait a minute. That didn't go all the way over. It might have been too close to the edge there. All right, well, we can always put it back. Yeah, I didn't get it all the way to the edge. That's all right. Let's see. But look at all these fun little ephemera pieces we have. That's cute. Yeah. All right, and let's just, you know what? I could actually just trim that. So I see where it's supposed to go. Let me just run it through. It's all kind of chewed up here. That's what's nice about these shapes, that they're easy to see where to line them up. This one is my short one. Okay, that's the pretty one. All right, there we go. Cute. Okay. All right, and let's cut the other one. I wonder if I could just lay it on here. All right, you know what I might do is do a big envelope, which would take up the whole thing. All right, so let's think about this. The flap, no, we want to do it. Yeah, we want to do it this way. All right, so this is going to be, yep, this. Let's hope. Okay. One of your favorite die sets. Oh, that's good, Jen. Question, what Sizzix die cutting machine do you suggest to cut your dies? Caitlin, I love my Big Shot. I just always go back to this, you know, but that's me. They all work. Now, if you have a switch, you might have a little bit of adjusting to do if you're cutting your scoreboards dies on there, because it's very deep pressure. And it may have a little issue with the score lines, but all you have to do, wait, let me get one and show you, okay? This is the new mini album die. Oh, wait, it's not, you can't see the score lines. Here is the phone stand, okay? This is a score line right here, and that's a score line. So if you, first of all, take a scrap of whatever it is, your nice material that you want to cut, and test it out first. It might be fine, but if it's not, it seems like some dies are better than others. So just test it out. Take a piece of scrap, place it over a score line, run it through, and if it cuts it, then what you want to do is take a piece of like cereal box, you know, something like whatever it is that I just had. Well, you know, a piece of cereal box. You could use a scrap of felt, piece of leather. Lay that on the die, right on it, and then put your material you want to cut on top. And what's going to happen is the cut will be absorbed by the scrap, not your other die. So you might have to fiddle around with it a little bit, but the plus is going to be fine. That does have a little extra pressure too, but that cuts everything I have fine. I just don't keep it on my desks because for like lives and stuff, it just gets, it's too big, but I do like it. And I love it for embossing folders because it has that extra, folding on the wrong line here. It does have that nice pressure. All right, I don't know what the right line is here. So if you don't know, just take your little scoreboard and, you know, make your own score line wherever you think it is. Just reinforce it and just use that. Okay, look at this cute little envelope. Now some of this came off, so I probably didn't have enough of the glue stick on there. You can use glue. If that happens, just take your glue and, you know, reinforce it. And the other thing that you could do is you could take your Mod Podge and go over that, and that would also keep it good. That's cute. Yeah, see, this is, it's a fold, so that was the other thing. You know, these are pretty brittle, so just keep it in mind. All right, so you're just going to take your glue here. So we have a lot more dies, that the new ones that are coming out that would work, but I only wanted to show the one today. And if you wanted, you could put more, you know, two sides so that the inside would look the same as the outside. Ah, thank you for the tips. You have a platinum, but the plates aren't long enough. Recently got the switch. Okay, all right, you're saving it for embossing folders. Well, that's a good idea. Look at how cute. Now this is the smaller size, but you know, there's the little artist trading card. Let's put this together. I like to cut a bunch of these if I'm going to do it. It's so easy to make this fun little pocket. And, you know, we could just take another piece right now and put that on the back. I like to have layers. Yeah, files and stuff here. Yay. Oh my Lord. Any other questions, guys? I'm going to look in 1 minute. Let me just get this on here. Oh, that's like a mandible of an insect. No. Surely. All right. So you can see this is not an exact science, but this is on the lines of my messy journal. I like it. It's fun. I'm not worried about it. I'm just gluing stuff down. I think you would like it. Unless you're a neat crafter, then you might not. Now, I probably should have inked that first if I'm going to ink. Oh, my husband is on the phone, apparently. All right. He's worked up about something. Ooh, the floral stencils would look so pretty. And the floral cuttings. Stencil plain sides. Yeah, you could do that. That's a good idea. Yeah, we already have this one here, but you know, you could, well, you still could take it right like this and just whatever you have left on your, you know, just go over it. Yeah, look at that. Cute. Yeah, they're fun to just keep on your desk and just play with them. All right, Mike. So if you want to go around the edges, I don't always do that, but sometimes I do. It really does kind of, it shows the highlights and shades it a little bit. And like right here, where I've got some, you know, scratchy paper, I'm just gonna ink it up and that'll look nice and distressed. All right, but it takes a lot of time to ink and I don't usually do it, but now here, this one, I didn't get it in the corner all the way, so you can just take your little trimmer, your corner rounder, and round it if you missed it. You know, it's not a big deal. Let's do this one too while we're at it. And this would be when, if you have a little piece of lace or some fabric, little strips, or what do you call that stuff, seam binding, you know, you could add that in, you could add little pockets, and we're going to do that, but not this time. Okay, I'm going to save them because I want to add them all at one time. All right, you're making us envious until you get the new release. Not nice. Well, you know, I kind of get, like, it used to be a big surprise, but then it's like, why wait? You know, the things they're selling them now. So like, why not give the ideas and then you'll know whether you would use it or not, you know? So that was kind of my thinking on this. Actually, we could do something on here too. And maybe even go like this. I mean, that sticks. You know, why not put it on edge? Now, I am just stenciling anything, even though I had green on the brush. Here I've got blue. Yeah, cute. See, that finished it right off. Yeah. And you could go ahead and do it here, but I probably won't because I like the distinction, you know. The big shot will come with standard platform and plates. If you want longer plates, they are extra, yes. Okay, what else? Stencil the flower part and dots lightly onto calico and stitches. Yeah, that would be pretty. That would be very pretty. Hi, Barb, how are you? Has anyone used an old doily or lace and put embossing texture? Yes, and it's cool. I did it on leather. It was really neat. I didn't know if it would work. But you have to mess with the plates, but that's okay. You know, it's good to know your machines and what they can tolerate, and then you just use them, you know, as well as you can. All right, now here's, see, I didn't get that either, but let's look at all we got out of one whole file folder. We got this little guy, we got this. That's cute, isn't it? That's the one with the late people. And we have a nice little label, the stag. But see, now we overlap that, so we just have to give it a little bit of glue. That's okay. So these are some nice little pieces. And then, you know, you could take this label, we can stamp on it, put some text. Actually, there's a lot of text. I would use something like an image, like a watercolor flower or something, you know. You have like a set of ephemera from one of your collections, paper collections, you know, that'll be pretty. You want to have a bunch of different looks, not the same thing. Even this looks a little bit text heavy, but these are not done yet. These are just a base. And if you find out, you look at it, it's like, that's too much. I would just take some gesso and dry brush over it and tone it down a little. Or you could do that all over. The other thing you could do is take your luster wax and just brush down over that and give it like a nice little background. And then you don't have to add more paper or anything. Just, and it's done. Impressions plate. Yeah, you could. You could do that too. You could emboss this, you know, with the stencil or with the embossing folder. So, all right, that's what I got for today, guys. So come back on Thursday. What one should we look at next time? What do you want to see next time? Any ideas? Let me know. You can put them underneath. There's, let's see, we have a stamp set. We have some thinlits. Wait, let me see if I have them nearby. Yeah, hang on. I'm working on my class for Frank Garcia, so I couldn't move everything out of the way. Sorry, it's just too much. Okay, we have this one. This is floral pocket and paper clips, so we could do that one. We have the bookmark pockets and toppers. Okay, put in your vote. We have the stamps. We have the charms and embossing folder. Bookmarks, yeah. Okay, well, I'll count them up, or I'll just do whatever I feel like. No, you know, maybe we'll do a thinlits next time. You think? Stencil a flower over the background. When envelope opens, you have a surprise. That'd be pretty. Oh, thanks, Sally. You like the charms? All of them? I'm doing one at a time, guys. I really want to, you know, show you some of the features of them. You know, and I mean, honestly, I could take one piece out of there and do a whole thing on that because there's a lot of stuff you can do. But these are what we can make with our fun. See, that's a cute one. And that's nice with the brown. That's really, Leslie is reading your mind. Oh, the paper clips and charms. Maybe the tags. This is one of them. I'm really liking that. But these were another set that I cut out of one cover. Now this one was big and the library pocket was big, so it took up a lot of the area. But you know, that's one half of a folder. And then these are other ones that I did with scrap paper, but same idea. Aw, thanks, Jen. Okay, take it easy, Dorothy. Maybe the tags. I'm not sure what that one is, but all right. We'll see them all by the end of the month. Okay. So don't worry. Well, thanks, Jen. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna head out and see you on Thursday. Okay. And don't forget to watch the 12 Days of Sizzix. Okay. Wait a minute. I think I put that on a. Where's this go? Wait a minute. Where did I put it? Oh, and here's what I wrote in my messy journal. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Pablo Picasso. So I think I'm going to wind up putting quotes in here. Live in the light of the flower. That was it. Oh, wait, maybe I started falling asleep. I was drawing these and I was falling asleep. It was not good. Anyway. Well, I can't find it, but maybe I'll put something up in the fan club. Okay. Let us know how and when to enter. I will. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. See you on Thursday, if not sooner. Make sure to go over to Instagram and like it. But you know what? I'm going to need my mouse so I can turn off my Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. See you guys. Bye.